There are rumors abound of a new Paper Mario in the classic style of Paper Mario and a 2D Metroid, specifically a Fusion sequel. And Little Town Hero is getting a physical. Maybe I'll buy it this time. According to a reputable leaker, and I know every time I talk about leaks, someone in the comments is like, Shane, I can't believe you would talk about this. What's your problem? It's interesting. It's exciting. What do you want me to do? Everyone else talked about it. I saw it and I said, you know what? I want to talk about that because I like that. So here we are. But a leaker named Sabi, I forgot his Twitter handle, Sabi. He's on Twitter with it. You know, his Twitter handle's not Sabi, but his name is Sabi. I don't like Twitter. Anyways, he said that he knows somebody. Apparently does, because he's leaked some stuff in the past that has been 100% accurate. He even got a cease and desist letter from Nintendo last E3 because he leaked a whole bunch of stuff before the show. And Nintendo was like, damn it, who the hell is Sabi? Get our guys on him. And so they did. But it didn't stop him, because here he is again. But he's saying that his source on the inside is telling him that we're getting a new Paper Mario game in 2020 and a new 2D Metroid. Specifically, when he was asked about this on Twitter, like, what do you? He said it was related to Fusion, and someone was like, what do you mean it's related to Fusion? And he said his source says that it is a sequel to Fusion. I don't know why you wouldn't say that from the get-go. He's like, it's related to Fusion. They're like, how? And he's like, it's a sequel. It's like, the fuck? Why would you say that? What's wrong with you? What are you out of your mind? Anyways, either one of these, if we even just got one of these, god damn it, that would be amazing. People have been hating on Paper Mario ever since the Wii version. The Wii was like the starting point. We're like, wait, hold on, what are you doing to our Paper Mario? You're kind of taking a lot of the elements out of it that we like. We like the, you know, classical turn-based traditional RPG, you know, our character grows stronger throughout the game, blah, 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 blah. And then the next one we got on 3DS was really just a waterfall of hatred. Everyone's like, what in the hell is this? What have you done to Paper Mario? Your stickers? We're not leveling up. There's no fun story, no fun characters. What's happening? And then Color Splash. I heard it's a great game. Cameron says it's a great game. A lot of people hate on it. Arlo really, really hates it. He actually went back and said it wasn't that bad of a game, I guess. But people hate on that so much. Like, this is not Paper Mario. Nintendo, you are fucking morons. And Nintendo, the people that develop Paper Mario actually specifically spoke on this. Like, well, we don't want to make a traditional style RPG because we have the Mario and Luigi series, which is a traditional turn-based RPG, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, well, why can't we have two? Anyways, the people that make the Mario and Luigi games, their studio went out of business. Apparently, Nintendo renewed the copyright to the Mario and Luigi series, so who knows what's up with that developer and that series and everything, and blah, 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 blah. But people want Paper Mario to be the flagship Mario RPG. Mario and Luigi is like a cute thing that people like, but no one's like passionate about it. Paper Mario, people are passionate about Paper Mario. The Thousand Year Door is so many people's favorite game. They're just like, oh my god, my childhood, blah, blah, blah. Paper Mario 64 as well. These are games that people absolutely adore, and they want the series to return to that you know, its former glory, because the sticker stuff, people are hating it. I actually liked Sticker Star for the 3DS, and everyone's like, uh-oh, dislike, unsub, get out of here. Sorry, I had a fun time with it. I actually never played one of the turn-based Paper Mario games myself. I've only played the Mario and Luigi series. I played Super Mario RPG, which Paper Mario is kind of like a continuation of that, which is different characters, the battle style, I mean. It's like this kind of similar with the action A button thing. I know I need to play them. I know I really am gonna. I love RPGs, and you're like, you love RPGs and you haven't played those? Excuse me, Shane, you're an idiot. I know, this has been established. But I know that people love it, and I know that people want it. So if this is true, you're gonna have some really happy Nintendo fans, let me tell you. And if you make a sequel to Fusion, goddammit, I'm gonna just double cream my pants, because Fusion is an incredible Metroid game. It's pretty much Metroid 4, right? If Super Metroid is Metroid 3, and then Fusion's Metroid 4, and boy, they did a great job. It's kind of like the game tells you like where to go like all the time, which is, you know, some people don't like that. It's the easiest of the 2D Metroids, I'll say that. I personally think so, at least. But 2D Metroid is so fucking good. It's like its own genre. Like Metroidvanias came from that. It's like, oh, we got to get power-ups and then backtrack back to this location, open this door, and we can't go in the lava because we got to have the Various suit, blah, 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 blah. That shit's fun. I like that. It's very cool. The atmosphere is cool. The music cool. Super Metroid, a fucking masterpiece. If we got a new 2D Metroid, a sequel to Fusion, which would be like a Metroid 5, oh my god, I would be addicted to that for sure. So hopefully this guy's right. Hopefully his sources are correct. I would really love to see that. And this thing would be a good, the Metroid Fusion sequel would be a good like bridge between Metroid Prime 4, because I'm sure they could crank out a 2D Metroid a lot faster than they can crank out a Metroid Prime. It's a lot easier, it's a lot more simple, it's a lot more basic. They know what they're gonna do with a 2D Metroid, right? The Metroid Prime 4, they're like, oh, we gotta go make new planets in outer space and all kinds of crazy stuff. It's a lot more simple, you know what I mean? Like, look what they did with Link's Awakening. It was beautiful, it was nice, but it was very simple. Easy to make, I'm sure. They could do the same thing with a 2D Metroid. It could be beautiful, but it could also be simple at the same time. And I think it would the fans would be so excited to have a new 2D Metroid while we're waiting for Metroid Prime 4. Go ahead and release the Metroid Prime trilogy as well. Then we have just a jam-packed Metroid explosion on the Switch. We'd have so many Metroid games on the Switch. Metroid's a neglected Nintendo franchise. Really, it truly is. Not as much as like F-Zero or Star Fox or something like that, but still is neglected. Don't say it's not. But yeah, both of these would be incredibly amazing. I hope this guy is correct. I guess we'll see whenever we get the next actual Nintendo Direct. Maybe we'll get like, oh, you guys, Paper Mario and 2D Metroid's coming. You bastards, we're gonna find you. Who knows? We'll see. I'm gonna be on the lookout for more tidbits on this if they do appear. If you got any info, let me know, and I would greatly appreciate that. But hey, like I said, if this is true, it's gonna be amazing. Sabi, call me. And a game that I was excited for, but I ended up passing up, was Little Town Hero. It was Game Freak's game that they were making alongside Pokemon Sword and Shield, and a lot of people were upset at Little Town Hero because Game Freak was kind of touting it as like their main focus. They're like, okay, so we got the A team on Little Town Hero and the B team cranking out Pokemon, because it's just like, you pretty much just grinding out of Pokemon. We don't even really care. We're just turning the crank and shit's just coming out. That's Pokemon. That's what people were viewing it as. They're like, oh, we're putting our love and care into this Little Town Hero. It's gonna protect us from the Pokemon franchise, you know? Because all we are is Pokemon to you guys. Game Freak is Pokemon. It's like, yeah, I mean, come on. Is that a bad thing? You're known for millions and millions of people owe their childhoods to you, okay? You should be proud of that, not being like, oh, Pokemon, get out of here. We want to be the RPG guys that aren't just Pokemon. Well, sorry, Game Freak. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. But they made Little Town Hero, and it looked really cool at first. And then I heard it was really, really short, and it came out on eShop only. I don't like digital games. I think it was like 30 bucks when it came out on the eShop. And I heard like people were just like, it's all right, it's whatever. Like I was watching reviews of it, and then I also read some reviews and saw some stuff online, and it just didn't seem like the game for me. I was like, short, quick little poop thing. All right, whatever. I mean, it looks nice, it looked cute, it looked fun, but it just didn't seem like something I want to spend 30 bucks on and be like, oh, great, got my little whatever, my 8 hours of gameplay, and now I'm done, and it wasn't that great. All right, thanks, Game Freak. See you later. I don't know, I didn't care, is the bottom line, but it's getting a physical copy, which I do love physical, but they're adding all kinds of extra stuff with it. NIS America is publishing this, which is like, they publish all kinds of Japanese exclusive games. They bring them over for us. And the physical comes with a game, art book, poster, pin set, soundtrack, collector's box, all for $50. I'm like, so you get to upcharge us like 20 bucks. I believe the original was 30 bucks, I could be wrong. But you get to upcharge us 20 bucks for a bunch of shit that I don't want. I don't want the art book, I don't want the poster, I don't want the pin set, I definitely don't want the soundtrack. Are you kidding me? I have a tape player in my car. And the collector's box, get it out of here. I don't care. Can we just have the can you make a physical game for like $35, just the game? Like, if you want just the game and not the extra shit you can just throw away later because it's gonna be worthless in like 3 years, 35 bucks. I might actually go for it, because like I said, I like physical games. One of the big turnoffs was that it was an eShop only game, and I was like, oh, I'm not there with that. Because if I get the physical game, I play through it, and I really don't want to keep it around, boom, I can get rid of it. I can probably sell it on eBay for like 20, 25 bucks if I beat the game fast enough. That's a huge recoup of my money right there. If I got the eShop downloaded version, I'm stuck with my negative $30 now in a bad experience. Haha. That's why physical is superior in my book. I get to sell the games when I'm done, and boom, I get to recoup some of that money. Or I can give it to a friend. I can go, hey, you want to play this? Here you go. Instead of going, oh, you want to borrow my fucking Switch to play this game because it's on my console and not yours? That's just me, though. I see the benefits of digital and everything, but I'm probably gonna pass it up again. Is what I'm gonna get at here, because $50 is just too much for Little Town Hero in my book. It's like, oh, you get the pin set and the soundtrack, and that's why it's $50. Like, you're literally just adding trash on it. I don't want that. Why? Like, all I said the last time on the news about digital, like, or not digital, special collector's editions of games. Like, they just jam all the stuff in there, like, ooh, $200 and you get all this cool stuff. And then literally in like 2 or 3 years, it's worth absolutely garbage. You could not give it away. Like, hey, would you like my Assassin's Creed limited edition? They're like, absolutely not. My trash can's full. Thank you very much. Like, it has to be a real, like, cool Nintendo game or something really interesting, like Mario or something like that, for a collector's edition to be worth money, to hold value, I should say. Because at first they're going to be worth money, but they're just going to slowly go, whoa, oops, sorry. Look at Halo collector's edition and stuff like that. Like, nobody cares. You know, you know, it's just a weird way for the companies to make more money. Like, how can we make some cheap bullshit so we can bump this price up, baby? I don't know. Just NIS, can you not just release the game physically in America without the extra stuff? Maybe they are. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I only saw this deluxe edition and actually, oh, like, we actually are, Shane. Were you stupid? So if that's the case, I might buy Little Town Hero and give it a try, because like I said, I can just get some of my money back if I don't like it, or if I play through and I just don't want it anymore, blah, 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 etc., etc. We'll see. Not too hopeful, though. I imagine it's probably just going to be this collector's edition bundle or whatever. But hey, if you didn't try Little Town Hero because of it being digital or whatever reason, you go, you know what? I want the soundtrack. I want the pins. I want the poster. There you go. You get Little Town Hero fans. You're going to have a huge mega bundle coming up soon. I didn't see when it was coming out, but I'm imagining it's very soon. If you want to look like this badass on screen right here, hit up our merch store, fugame.bigcartel.com. We got shirts, stickers, mugs, all that fun stuff. Good quality, fast shipping, good pricing. If you want to support the channel but you don't want to buy merch, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/Fugamecrue. For as low as $1 a month, you can really help out the channel. All our new patrons are amazing. All our past patrons are amazing. Everyone who supports the channel in every way, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, all that fun stuff, you're all amazing as well. Links to everything I just talked about in the description. Also my personal channel, Cam's personal channel as well. We also have BitChute and Flare. Go check us out on those platforms, and I'll see ya later.
So I want to say thank you to your loyalty. Thank you for your support.
My nose itches.